It's the nation's favourite antiques experts.
Hello.
Behind the wheel of a classic car.
Here we go.
And a goal to scar Britain for antiques. The aim? To make the biggest profit at auction. But it's no mean feat. There'll be worthy winners.
I can't stop smiling.
And valiant losers.
Right, I retire.
Will it be the high road to glory?
Oh, look at that!
Or the slow road to disaster?
Oh dear.
This is Antiques Road Trip. Yeah.
Vroom, vroom, and welcome.
Here we go.
Woo!
It's not quite 500 miles, but we're gallivanting towards Glasgow for the final showdown of our Scottish Odyssey with ambitious adversaries Tim Medhurst and Natasha Raskin-Sharp.
Our last leg, Tash.
I know. I'm sad it's the last leg, but also happy because we're heading to Glasgow.
Yes, yeah, your birthplace.
I'm a Glasgow girl and you're about to become a Glasgow boy.
Yeah.
And turning heads all the way to Tash's hometown is their unmissable yellow chariot, a 1973 Ford Capri.
I don't really know why I'm driving because I feel like this being your neck of the woods.
I'll tell you why you're driving, because I can go to like the local supermarket and I'll put it in sat-nav.
Yeah, well, that bodes well for today's travels. Now, last time, Tim was like a dog with a bone in the shops. Woof!
He's a little greyhound or whippet. I absolutely love him.
While Tash went potty over an 18th century punch pot.
The more I look at it with the Greek key design around the top, the more I want it.
And, like her, the bidders were bowled over by it.
At £140 and sold.
So, they're neck and neck going into their final face-off. How exciting!
2-all. It's all to play for.
Yeah.
But we're on your home turf. So I don't know whether there's an advantage to you there.
I don't think there is. Let me tell you something about Glaswegians. If I were their mother, they would say, I'm sorry, I'm asking for 90, you will give me 90.
We'll see once they hit the shops, with a fresh £200 each to spend. Their antiquing adventure through Scotland began in the Highlands, followed by a saunter down the east coast to Edinburgh. Today, we're zooming towards the last spot of shopping in Glasgow. And boy, don't we know it!
Trust me, we have the nicest tap water in the UK. I don't know how you cope in the south with all these wee bits at the bottom of your tea.
Bits? That's roughage, that is. Ah. But before we get to the big city, we're exploring the environs, and Tim is dropping his pal off in Garrion Bridge. This wee hamlet, nestled in the Clyde Valley, is named after the bridges that span the river nearby. It's home to Tash's first shop, Garrion Bridge's Garden and Antique Centre. Our lass has over 100 cabinets, 70 alcoves and 45 wall galleries to explore in this behemoth of a shop. Making sure everything's shipshape today is dealer Sid. Hi, Sid.
What glorious condition. It looks like it's in that interwar period, Cicely Barker, Flower Fairy. And if you want to buy a book about fairies, you really want Cicely Barker to have been involved. You want her to have been the illustrator.
Cicely Barker's fairy illustrations coupled botanically accurate drawings of plants with depictions of children dressed as fairies. They created a magical world that has delighted many a child and adult since her first series in 1923.
We have full-size, absolutely pristine, full-colour illustrations. Aren't they gorgeous plates? I mean, come on. Look at this wee Jack by the hedge, a fairy of the wayside with his pointy little ears. Oh, my days. Here we are in Scotland, and there is a fairy of the summer, the Thistle Fairy. These are just delightful, everything about them. But what about something like this, Flower Fairies of the Spring? I think that's the book most people associate with Cicely Barker.
And there's a lot more where that came from.
I think that's worth a punt because they will appeal to book lovers and they will appeal to art lovers. They are absolutely gorgeous.
No ticket on those? Let's hope the price is as magical. Whilst Tash rootles around Garrion Bridge, Tim is speeding west to the village of Kilbarchan, where, on the outskirts, surrounded by countryside, is Gardener's Antiques. Packed to the rafters with everything from pans to pottery and four-legged friends to figurines. Owner David curates these curios with his faithful companion, Welsh Terrier Brack. And here comes our Tim. Oh, hello.
Look at that. This is the first thing I've spotted walking in the door, and that is so far up my street. I can't believe it. That is a beautiful piece of what's called spongeware, and this would have been made in Scotland, I'd say around 1850 to 1870. The decoration is purely, like its name, sponge decorated onto the pottery. A lot of the spongeware was made for utilitarian purposes. It just jazzed up kind of like a boring normal pottery bowl. They are quite hard to come across in nice condition because they were utilitarian pieces. You know, they'd be used around the house. They often did get cracked and damaged, and this one's in fabulous condition. And the price is £24. I think that's an absolute bargain. I think that would do quite well in auction. So I'm going to pop it here for now. I just want to see if there's anything else to buy before I just do a runner with this.
Well, that's plan A sorted. Now, how goes Tash's search over in Garrion Bridge?
There's stuff everywhere, and you just have to find what stands out to you. And this, I mean, the shape, the colour palette, the design. This could only be Doulton. A piece of Royal Doulton that is commemorating a coronation. So it's 1902. Now we have Edward, we have Alexandra, we have the royal family. I think here we have George V. And we have that Doulton palette, that beautiful deep blue against the really mossy green. And don't they just work so beautifully together? And Doulton can do really well. But I've just turned over the price tag and it is £90. I think it's a sort of 70 to 90 piece at auction. I like this jug, I like the books. If it's the same dealer, they might be up for a bit of a bid.
You're in luck. They both belong to the man in charge. Gird your loins, Sid.
Hello, hi, Sid,
Hiya.
how are you?
I'm fine, I think.
You're fine, you think. Well, if you think you're fine now, wait till you hear my offers. No, I'm just kidding. I have a feeling, Sid, that the items I like, there's a Royal Doulton commemorative jug, 1902, and there's a collection of beautiful fairy books from the 30s. They're yours.
You're quite right, they're mine.
Should we start with the books? What are you looking for the books?
Maybe 55.
55. I can live with 55. What are you thinking for the jug?
I'll do 45 for the jug.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's positive, honestly.
£100 on the nose.
And it sounds good to me.
It sounds great to me.
you.
Oh, thank you very much.
What a bargain, eh? Good going, Tash.
I'll go and grab the lot.
No bother.
With £100 left, that's half her budget blown. Now, how goes Tim's budget busting over at Gardener's Antiques? Looking serious.
Isn't that a beautiful piece of glass? Look at that. I would say 18th century. This is known as a sweetmeat glass. So on the dining table, after your main courses, there would be little sweetmeat glasses put out, and they would have all sorts of things in them for you, like candied nuts and jellies. £130. That's well over half of my budget. So I need to be careful and be sure that the things I'm buying are going to make me a profit.
Back to plan A then.
David, hello.
Yes.
Hi. I found this lovely Scottish bowl. What do you think?
Well, nice spongeware bowl, yeah.
This one caught my eye because it's in such lovely condition, and also the price of £24.
It does help,
But
yes.
is there a bit of wiggle room on that?
So it'd be £20.
£20. Very generous. Thank you very much.
Splendido. That's a steal.
I'll see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. That thrifty start means he has £180 left to spend, so bravo, Timbo. Now, let's pause the shopping and dance our way to the Big Smoke to visit a celebrated Glasgow institution in Calton. Welcome to the Barrowland Ballroom, the jewel of the East End, a legendary music venue where all the biggest names have rocked out.
Tim, when in Glasgow, you have to come to the Barrowland.
And you can't miss it either, can you? Look at that wonderful sign.
Oh, right, here we go.
Come on then.
But it wasn't always rock legends and screaming fans here. it began life as something much more genteel. Their guide to this grand old place will be resident photographer Gareth Fraser.
Hi, Gareth.
Hello.
Hi, lovely to meet you.
Hi, really nice to meet you, Gareth. Where should we start?
Well, we should start with Maggie McIver and her husband James. They were marketeers. They had barrel markets. They used to rent out space where marketeers could come and sell their wares.
A shrewd businesswoman, Maggie established what would become known as the Barras. Initially an outdoor market, its success soon led to the construction of an indoor venue to protect her traders from the harsh Glasgow weather.
And every year come Christmas, they wanted to do a Christmas dance. And they used to hire out St Mungo's Hall. And one year they couldn't hire the venue, so Maggie, being Maggie, the entrepreneur that she is, decided to build a ballroom. The Barrowland Ballroom was opened in 1934 above a barrel market.
Ah, okay.
It was a massive success, and they had been using the ballroom every weekend for dancing, and the public were coming to the place. By 1938, they had to extend it because of the popularity.
And that demand kept the place buzzing for the next 24 years. In 1958, Maggie sadly passed away, and just a few months later, tragedy struck again when the ballroom burnt to the ground.
Her son Sam McIver wanted to rebuild it bigger and better in his mother's memory. And this ballroom opened on Christmas Eve 1960 for the market traders dance.
Oh, wow. Was there any original features?
At the top of the building there was a sign, and it was a man with a wheelbarrow, and there was a wheel on the side which was a neon wheel, and it flashed. It was really
wow.
state of the art. They found this wheel intact. It is.
Oh, it's just there.
Oh, that's
It's just there.
Do you know, I never
Wow.
knew it. That's the wheel.
Yes.
In the 60s and 70s, ballroom dancing fell out of fashion and Barrowland was mothballed. But in 1983, Maggie's daughter Kitty invited Glasgow band Simple Minds to film a music video here. It sparked the ballroom's new life as a gig venue, drawing the biggest names from every genre of music. And our two have been given backstage passes for a peek behind the scenes.
Wow, look at this.
And this is it. This is the main dressing room. Is this everything you expected it to be?
It is incredible, isn't it? You can feel and smell the anticipation.
Everyone has been here. There's no VIP area, is there?
There is no VIP area.
Who's sat in these chairs?
Everyone has sat in these chairs. Everyone has applied makeup or fixed their hair in these mirrors. You look at bands like Metallica have played here, and Ozzy Osbourne, Iron Maiden, all the sort of big metal bands. You've got Bob Dylan, you've got David Bowie. All the Britpop era, so Oasis, Blur, Pulp, all of them have all been here. Justin Timberlake, Robbie Williams, everybody who is anybody who's played the Barrowlands, they have sat here.
And what about the stars? Because they have special meaning, don't they?
Barrowland is synonymous with stars. There used to be a lot more of these stars. One of the rites of passage of I have headlined the Barrowland and I have been in the dressing room is to take a memento. And they would get removed at such a rate that the venue now moulds and makes them themselves.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think you're angry about it, are you?
No, absolutely
because
not.
that's kind
Absolutely
of
not.
part of the story, isn't it?
Of course it is.
In 2024, musical artists voted Barrowland the best music venue in the UK, and gig lovers fill its 1,900 capacity night after night. Today, of course, it's only playing host to an audience of 2.
Okay, so
Look at that.
look at
It's incredible.
this.
It's a bit like stepping back in time here, isn't it?
Yes, I mean this is the original ballroom now. When it was built in 1960, you've got the Australian oak pillars, you've got the Canadian maple sprung floor, and it's just the best of the best in terms of fixtures and fittings.
More stars.
More stars and acoustic tiles. So, as a ballroom venue, the big band sound, you can imagine how loud that could be. The acoustic tiles were put in just to give that perfect acoustics, and that is what's given the venue its legacy as it moved out into live music as well.
And now, all we need is some music. And, courtesy of the Shivering Shakes, we're taking it back to the days of the ballroom's original use. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. From big band dance hall to iconic rock venue, here's hoping the Barrowland continues to pack in the crowds for many years to come. And our two should sleep well after all that boogieing. Nighty-night. Morning! It's a new day, and our pair of pals are speeding along to their last couple of stops on their big Scottish road trip.
Do you know, I have that giddy sort of excited feeling. It feels like the last day of term. I feel like I should be signing your shirt or something.
I know, I sort of feel mixed emotions because I'm excited to see who's won this thing. But equally, I don't want the trip to end.
Adorable, eh? Now, let's move on to yesterday's purchases, shall we? Tim got his mitts on a Scottish spongeware bowl.
That is so far up my street, I can't believe it.
That cost him just £20. So he has 180 still to play with. Whereas Tash was less frugal, spending £100 on a nice piece of Royal Doulton and some magical fairy books.
These are just delightful.
Just £100 left in her kitty. Still, Tim's not feeling flush.
I'm a little bit worried about your books.
Well, don't be worried about them. Be enthused about the
I'm
fairies.
worried about them for me.
Yeah. They are a good deal.
Indeed. Ever the gentleman, Tim is dropping Tash off in foodie paradise, Finiston. It's one of Glasgow's trendiest districts, attracting people from all over the city, and hidden down a side street is the Finiston Antique Centre. Its owner, Moson's passion project, and houses 50 dealers stocking a range of vintage and antiques. So plenty for Tash to rummage through. Oh, looks like that's piqued her interest.
It's difficult to say with 100% certainty who I'm looking at. Lord Nelson, Horatio himself, I think is a bit of either late 18th or very early 19th century pearlware. We have the Nelson likeness at the front, and we have this border decoration and a nice floral decoration on the handle too. It's the glaze itself that makes this pearlware, that bluish tint in the white glaze, trying to mimic Chinese porcelain.
In the 18th century, European potteries didn't know how to make brilliant white porcelain, so Chinese imports were highly prized. The Europeans developed methods to mimic it, including a blue tin-tinted glaze that, when laid over cream pottery, gave the illusion of a more brilliant white base.
I think I'm looking at something quite low risk, because at £25, say this is later, say this is more Victorian, not late Georgian. Surely someone's going to pay more than £25 for that at auction, given that there's military interest in this as well. But this is a battle of sorts. And you know what? This might not be the winning blow, but it might do me some good.
Whilst Tash plots her route to victory, Tim has skipped across the town to his next shop, tucked away in Anderston. In between the city centre and the West End, the Glasgow Antique Centre houses a vast array of antique and retro furniture, delectable-looking porcelain and curios to tantalise our Tim. And making sure everything looks just so today is dealer Pete. Is it chilly in here, or what? Oh, what's caught his eye then?
It's a porcelain plate made in China, Canton, so it's known as Cantonese porcelain, and it's very characteristic for Cantonese design. You've got this famille rose decoration, and famille rose basically means that the main palette is pink. So you've got this pink design and this very characteristic green border with figures, birds and flowers. Date-wise, we're looking at the second half of the 19th century, nearing 1900, I would say. It's in lovely condition, and that's the first thing I'm looking at, because that makes a huge difference to value on something like this. And it's only priced at £35. That's definitely a good spot, and maybe one to come back on.
Indeed. And there's plenty more to see. Honestly, you can't take him anywhere. That's more like it. Eyes on the prize, laddie.
That's a really well-painted watercolour. Look at this. If you look really closely, every detail has been filled in, even down to these wonderful little panes of glass. And I think it's got some nice touches. It's got these beautiful stonework steps and a couple of doves and a lady standing here as well. So it's really well painted, good proportions. This is dating to around 1870 to 1890. You can see it's signed down here, W. Biscombe Gardner.
William Biscombe Gardner was a prolific painter, etcher and wood engraver in the late 19th century. He exhibited in the Royal Academy, but was most famous for his engravings in publications like the Illustrated London News.
It's priced at £25, which for a period watercolour in an antique frame, which is probably worth £20, £30 on its own anyway, I think that's quite cheap, really. Stand back and have a look. Yeah, I do like it. Might come back for that.
This seems to be a theme today. And luckily, Tash isn't around to ferret out his finds. She's still exploring over in Finniston.
That's a nice cabinet. Cabinet 6. Cabinet 6 is full of nice things. Oh, well, I don't think you would describe a Vesta case in the form of a skull as nice. I think you would describe it as a little bit macabre, a little bit spooky. It's a Vesta case. It's for holding your matches and for striking your matches. It's the fact that it's not heavily decorated that makes me think it's Victorian. This is cast brass, cast as a skull. The hinge is at the jaw. I mean, that's quite fun, isn't it? It's just so silly, but I love it. The world over, people collect Vesta cases. The world over, people like kind of spooky stuff. They like the macabre. And I think that if it's fairly priced, I'll be interested. It feels like the sort of thing that will attract bidders. And sometimes you have to go with the crowd pleasers. And weirdly, in this case, I think that's a skull. I really do.
That'll be a no-brainer then. Better find out the price.
Hi, Mo. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. I've really enjoyed looking around your new shop. So the first thing I really like is a brass Vesta case in the form of a skull.
Yeah, I know that.
And the second is a small jug with a likeness of Nelson on the front. You have £25 on the jug. Is there any room for manoeuvre on that? Or is it 25, 25?
20, we do 20.
Okay, 20. I think I have to go with that. Thank you very much. The skull, I'm in the dark. You don't have a price tag on it.
You can have it for £40.
I think it might be more an option.
Yeah. It will, hopefully.
£40 plus 20, £60. Mo, you have a deal.
Very kind, Mo. What a gent, eh?
Good
Thank
luck
you
with it.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Mo.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Just £40 left for Tash. And grab your items on the way out. Do you know, she'd forget her head, that one. Back in Anderston, Tim remains rummaging. Tim? Tim? Oh, you've quite finished looking for Narnia and the lion and the witch. How about getting back to work?
It's actually really nice quality. You see quite a lot of these Indian or Burmese pots, and often they're quite mass-produced, but this one actually looks really nice quality. So it's a copper pot, ceremonial vessel, probably for holding something like holy water. It has got some good age as well. I'd say that's late 19th century, turn of the century. So you've got a copper vessel, and then inlaid on top, you've got this lovely brass applied decoration. But then these panels around here, they're very, very thin sheets of repoussé, which is reverse decorated silver panels. To think that that vessel has actually got precious metal attached to it really does elevate it to another level. Price-wise, it's £40, which I think is worth a go at, because the appetite for good quality Indian or Burmese art and antiques is quite strong because they are so decorative. I'm very keen on taking that to auction. So I'm going to just go and have a chat and see what the best price is.
Sounds like a plan. What about your other finds? He's also taken a shine to this watercolour and a Chinese plate. Wow.
Ah, Pete, hello.
Oh, how are we doing?
Not bad. I have found 3 lovely things.
Excellent.
Price-wise, you've got 25 on the watercolour,
25, yeah.
35 on the plate,
Okay.
and 40 on the pot.
Okay.
What do you reckon individually we can do?
We could drop that to 25.
I would love the plate at the same price as the pot.
Okay.
So 25, 25.
Okay.
And if we did 20,
25, 25, 20,
so 70. Bring.
Yeah, we'll do that, yeah.
You're a gent. Thank
No
you very
bother,
much.
no
It's a
bother.
deal.
Gent doesn't begin to cover it. That's 25 for the pot, 25 for the plate, and 20 for the painting.
Thanks very much, Pete.
No worries. See you later.
Despite that hefty haul, Tim still has £110 in his pocket. Now, back on the road, our friends are reunited.
Are you ready to spend the rest of your cash?
Oh, I think so.
I've got over £100 left.
Oh, really?
So I want to try and spend all my money on the last leg.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be plenty to splash their cash on south of the River Clyde at Kinning Park.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Last shot.
I see how it is.
No, shut up. Yeah. Okay, let's play nicely. Let's play nicely. Last chance. We're all friends. Come on.
I can't believe it's the last shop.
I know.
How sad.
I know. So
I
sad.
know. Let's shop together.
Kinning Park Antique Centre is brand spanking new and housed in a converted warehouse, meaning there is ample space for its huge collection of vintage and antique pieces. There's plenty to tempt our two out of their remaining moolah or their dignity. Come on, Tim, concentrate. And actually doing her job today, making sure everything is spick and span, is dealer Dodie. Come on, Tim, get your head in the game. He has plenty of dough, after all.
Look at that. This has caught my eye straight away. The case itself looks to me like it's a Victorian one, so second half of the 19th century. And it was quite a common thing for people to make model boats and then put them in a glazed case. It just makes a really decorative object. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and varying qualities. Some of them are quite naive, basic. This one's fairly well built, actually. The whole boat is made out of wood and the sails look like they're out of parchment paper, but everything's been painted, even down to details on the sails themselves. I think that might be worth having a go at. Now, I don't know what the price is. Oh, 155. I've only got 110. Don't know if that'd be a bit cheeky.
Just a smidge. How about a second opinion?
Tash,
Tim.
I'm quite taken with this ship in glazed case.
I can see
But I've
why.
only got 110 and it's priced at 155.
Okay, so
Do you think that's a bit cheeky?
have you ever been so cheeky before?
Yes.
You're in Glasgow, Tim. We're born cheeky. We live for the cheek. Embrace.
I'm going to embrace the Glasgow cheekiness.
Such a bad influence, that one. Oh, mind your back.
Hello.
Hi.
I come bearing a big ship. Ah, look at that.
Lovely.
Now, there is only one problem. £155. I only have 110 left. It's a bit cheekier than I would normally be, but it depends on whether you just think you can let it go or not.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Phew! Very kind, Dodie. So, our Tim's spent all of his £200 budget.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
After all that larking about, he didn't mess around in the end. And now Tash has made her way to the front desk too.
Dodie, could I please have a look at a couple of these figures? The one at the front with the natural hair, for a comparison. The one directly behind her. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Thank you. She is just too sweet. I mean, the history of the male gaze, it goes back some time. This takes us to around the Art Deco period, to around the 1920s. We have this tiny little German bisque porcelain doll, so there's no glaze on the porcelain. It's got that kind of slightly matte, slightly rough feel, but if I do that, you can hear that this is porcelain. The details are really lovely too. Little dimple in the back above the bottom, little tummy button as well. We can't say exactly who designed this, but it's very much after Hoffman.
Most famous for their snow babies and bathing beauties, Galuba and Hoffmann was an award-winning porcelain company founded in Thuringia in Germany at the end of the 19th century.
Now, these are quite collectible, but what I think collectors would like to see is this figure. It's everything. It's from the facial expression, it's the blush, it's the modesty, it's the slight hint of the crossed legs. Everything about this one is more appealing, but most importantly, it's the natural hair. So, at £35, the more I handle her, the more I look at her, the more I like her.
Well, Dodie is standing right there.
Dodie,
Yep.
well, first of all, what do you think of this wee figure? Does she appeal to you?
Yeah, she's so cute, isn't she?
Would you consider an offer of 25? It's radical.
25.
It's too much.
That is quite high. I could do 28 on her.
28? I think we should shake on £28.
Marvellous. Thank you very much, Dodie.
Much appreciated. I'm all done.
No, thank you.
Now, that's it. Final purchase made, and Tash has spent £188.
Oh, I can't believe that was it. That was all of our shopping done.
Oh my goodness. And is that nice and light, is it, in your
It's
hand?
really light, yeah.
Oh,
Not
I think we
struggling
should
at all.
stand here for a wee while and ponder, you
Come
know,
on.
final purchase, final auction. No, I'd like to stand and talk about it.
Come on.
She's a wee rascal, that Tash. Although, back on the road, she's getting a bit more pensive.
Okay, Tim, this is a challenge.
Okay.
Can you sum up this whole trip in one word?
Wholesome.
Wholesome.
What about you? Tweety.
I was just going to say something really flippant that I hadn't even thought of yet. You've just trumped me with wholesome. You're such a nice guy.
Ah, well, you've still got the auction left to enjoy each other's company, so now, time for some shut-eye. It all comes down to this, the final showdown. We're in Lincolnshire, a county with an impressive 50 miles of coastline, and hopefully it'll be plain sailing for our two pals.
It's Friday.
I know, but do you know what that means? It's our very last auction.
I know, but do you have that Friday feeling?
I do.
Yeah.
Fishy Friday.
That smelled something.
I hope
I
not.
think it's all going to go really wonderfully.
Swimmingly well.
Yeah, the big finale.
After gadding about in Glasgow, our pair have lugged their loot all the way down to Grantham. Our auction house today is Golding Young. They'll be selling in the room online and on the phones. And holding the reins today is auctioneer Colin Young. Hi, Colin. Looking good.
£120.
Tim emptied his pockets, spending the full £200 on his 5 lots. Any faves, Colin?
One of the most desirable things you find in the Chinese market is 19th century Cantonese decorated porcelain. With this one, you've got a lovely plate, a multitude of colours. There's such a lot going on. People are going to just love it.
Natasha spent just £188 on her 5 lots. Any highlights?
There's one lot that I think really will get excitement from the bibliophiles, and that is that little group of fairy books. You never know, that could be one of the highlights of the sale.
Sounds exciting. Time to see how they do under the hammer.
Last time. This might be my last one ever if I perform poorly.
What utter tosh, Tash. Now, first up is Tim's Victorian watercolour.
It's by a known artist. And I just quite liked it for £20.
Bid me 10. 10 bid.
It's got a turret.
12. 15 now, surely? 15 at the back of the room. My 15 is in the room. 18 bid. 20 now. 20 bid.
Thank goodness.
22 now then. You're not going to need a mortgage. 22. 5. 25 room bid. 8 for anybody else then. You're out online. Selling in the room at 25. Thank you very much. 507.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.
172.
Well done. It's a nice picture to take home, that.
That lucky bidder, eh? What a bargain.
The skin is incredible.
173 are the 16 permits.
Next up is Tash's risque bisque porcelain figure. Will the collectors be here for her?
A little bathing beauty, blushing. All she has on, her shoes.
Where are we going to be for that? 15, 18, 20 now, 20 bid, 22, 25 now, 25 bid, 25 but a bid, 28, 30.
32, 32, and then 32, 35.
Selling at £35, selling at 35 and done. Sold.
I'm so
10 to
pleased.
go then,
£35
10,
is not too shabby.
It's certainly not, Tash. And it spared her blushes.
I don't know if I've won points for the sisterhood there.
She was at least half modest.
Moving on to Tim's very different piece of pottery, his Scottish spongeware bowl. No nudity here, thank you.
Now you come to Scotland and you take our women. No, I'm just kidding. You buy our beautiful ceramics.
Yeah. I absolutely love this spongeware bowl.
10 but a bid, 10, 12 no see 12 but a bid, 12, 15, 15 bid, 15, 18, 18 bid, 20, 20 but a bid, 2, 2,
Oh, it should just keep playing.
30, 30 but a bid, 30 and 2, 2 but a 2 and 5, 5 but a 5, 38, 38, £40 bid, 40, looking for 2 now, then 40 but a bid, looking for 2 now, £40 bid, anybody else now? Surely we could
I was hoping I might make a bit more than that.
At 40 bid, nobody else for the spongeware, we go this time then at £40.
Slightly disappointed.
Ah, bless him. Still, double its money, mind.
I was on the edge of my seat there.
Me too. Now, it's her wee novelty skull up next.
I think that this vesicles is a real McCoy. I'm just hoping it's not repro.
The patina in the eye sockets looks
charming.
genuine.
Start me at 10 up,
Oh, come on.
10 in the room, 10 bid, 10 bid, 12 bid, 15 bid, 18 bid, 20 bid, 2 to a C, 2 bid, 5
you've
down
got
to a C,
to keep in
25
the
bid,
room.
25, 28, 28 bid me 30, 30 pound a bid, 30, 2, 5, 8 now, 35 right at the back of the room, 35, 38
Come
now,
on.
35 at the back of the
40.
room then, 8 to a C now then, 35 room bid, are you sure?
Oh, come
35
on.
about it, 38 bid, 40 to a C, 40, 42, 45, go on, 45, 45 right at the back of the room then at 45, once, twice, 48 bid, 48, bid me 50. 50 bid, 50, 5 again now then, 55.
Go on.
It is on the market in the room then, £50.
Well done, my man in the room.
Then going then at £50.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
Lovely. That's off to rest in peace in a new home.
What do you call the jaw?
jawline.
What is it mandible?
Hey, someone paid attention in biology. Now, for another piece of ceramic. Tim's colourful Cantonese plate.
I bought it not because it's rare, there's quite a lot of them around, but it was £25. And it just stood out to me in the shop. So.
Start me at 30. Is that a bid?
Go on.
30, it is. I thought it would be. £30 bid.
Straight in.
You do a C2 now then?
Bit slow.
£30 bid. 32 bid. 35 now then. 32 in the room then. Are we all done then? Selling in the room. You're all out online. Selling at 32.
No, well done.
It all counts. These little wins stack up.
I was pleased to find a really bright plate. I liked it.
Tash's fairy book's up next. Can they magic up some stellar bids?
They're so sweet. It's basically flapper girls with wings.
Cicely Mary Barker, this. I have £30 bid, 5, 35 bid, 40, 40 bid, 5 bid, £50 bid, 50 bid, 5 bid, 5 bid, 60,
Oh,
60
good.
bid, 5 bid, 70,
Well
70
done,
bid, 5,
well done,
75
you.
bid, 80 now, 80 bid, 5, 85 bid,
wrapping the
90 now,
price
that's
up.
it, 85 bid a bid, looking for 90, 85 bid, 90, 90 bid a bid, 95, 95, 100 bid, 110, 110, 120 now, surely, 110 bid, Dursey, 20 now, then a 110, 120, a 120,
Well
120,
done, you.
130,
Oh,
120 bid,
good.
130 now, 130 bid, looking
Well
for 5
done.
now, then a £130 is now bid at £130.
Oh,
Now that is a
lovely.
happy ending.
Blimey, there must have been fairy dust on those books.
Well done, you.
Following that stonker, Tim's copper and brass vessel.
I bought a really lovely quality Burmese pot. Here it is, look. Beautiful quality.
And we start the bidding at 60,
65 now then.
70,
What a sport.
75
Keep going,
now.
keep going.
£70. The bid is in India.
That's 70
I really like
bid.
that.
We're all done and finished. 75 bid.
75 back in the UK.
75. Bid me 80 now then. 80 bid. £80 bid. 82 to a C now then. £80 a bid. Looking for 2 now then. £80 bid. To a C2. £80 bid. We're all done and finished and going this time at £80. Selling at 80. The bidder is in India. Thank you everyone very much.
Hello,
going home.
India.
Isn't technology amazing? All the way back to Asia it goes.
They want it.
They had to
really
have
want
it. Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Up next, Tash's Royal Dalton commemorative jug.
Really attractive.
Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
gorgeous.
£10. £10 bid.
£10. We're in.
12. 15. No.
No,
15 now.
sir.
12 at a bid. 12.
Excusez-moi.
Any more now then? £12 bid. Go on, 13. 13. You know you really want it.
Oh my goodness,
13
it's
bid.
absolutely gorgeous.
15 bid. 16 now, surely 15. My bid is in the room then, and I will sell at £15.
What a nice thing to take home.
Yeah, for
But not
nothing.
great for you. Sorry.
Yeah, bad luck, Tash. You can't win them all, love.
I won't be
28
commemorating
now then.
that loss.
25 bid, 20.
Yeah, we're sure coming to the sharp end of things now. Up next is Tim's nautical diorama.
It's got the look. And it's a good period one as well.
Oh,
here we are there.
Start me at £80.
Keep it going, keep it
5
going.
now, to see it, 80 pound a bid, 5.85. Ooh, is that a bid? 85.
Say, whoa.
Come on, don't stop.
Hang on a sec.
85, 90, 90 bid, 90 bid, 5 now, at 90 bid.
Keep it rolling.
Release the anchor, 110, 120 now to a seat.
120,
one more.
120 bid,
130 now, then at 120 bid, 130
Keep it going, keep it going.
120. I thought it'd be a fraction more than this.
Get some wind behind the sails.
Any more now than at 120. Last call for everybody then. So we go this time at £120.
and sold. GY.
Yes.
Phew! That was sailing a bit close to the wind. But it got there in the end.
A tiny profit, but it means I've not lost money.
Right. It's all down to this. Tash's Nelson jug. Can it do better than her last one?
The hero.
40 now
Lord
then.
Nelson.
30
I mean,
bid,
my
40 now
goodness,
then.
at the
Will
time of his
Dudley
death,
going
was
this time?
anyone
40
more
bid,
celebrated?
42.
Oh no, there we are, look. Lovely.
Start me at, I suppose £50 would be a reasonable start. 150, 160,
Blimey, that's a big jump.
170, 170, 180 to a sea at 170 pound a bid, 170, 180 to a sea now.
Nice.
At 170 bid, 180 now to a sea at 170 pounds.
Oh my
now
God.
bid,
Are we
170 now.
surprised?
I am
GY live
surprised.
this time then. At 170 pounds bid. Any more for the room? Are you sure? No, I will sell this time then at 170 pounds.
I have always said that Nelson was my favourite.
A lot of ones.
Oh.
He's looking down on you. He's held you out here. He's like,
This time.
Tash,
And we started
this
20
one's for
bid.
me.
That wasn't Nelson. That was your skill, Tash.
2 bid, 5.
Well done.
Yeah. Oh,
Congratulations.
thanks.
I've got a sneaky feeling, right? You might have done this trip.
Do you really?
£10.
Look, come on, let's work it out.
This time.
So, the final scores are in. A valiant effort from Tim. He began with £200, and after serum costs, he made a modest profit of £25.89. Normally, a winning score, but not this time. It wasn't quite enough to fend off our Tash. She started with the same amount, and after auction fees, she made a stellar profit of £118.70. So, bravo, Tash! And all accumulated profits go to children in need. Meaning Tash wins the week, and if that isn't a fairy tale ending for her, I don't know what is.
Oh, Tash, you've done it. Well
I
done.
can't actually believe that. Well done, both of us. But yeah, I'm so thrilled. That's amazing.
I'm really pleased with it. Well done.
Yeah, it always feels
Even though you
good,
won.
doesn't it?
But
Oh,
hey ho.
you're that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So
Pleased for you.
charming.
Pleased for you.
And what a wonderful week it's been.
Oh, sorry, Jake.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, she.
They took a hammering at times,
Oh, my days.
enjoyed the glorious countryside,
Oh, my God, that's disgusting.
and gave things a good go.
Oh, no.
Oh, disaster.
Every day was a school day,
How's your Scottish?
Pitlochry.
No.
and a friendship was forged.
Oh, Tash, Tash, wherefore art thou, Tash?
Cheerio, chaps! Next time we have a rookie road tripper.
It's lovely to be with you, I've got to say.
B. Harford is joining veteran Raj Bisram.
Here we go.
In you go. She doesn't know what she's letting herself in for.
It's a battle of youth
Going to shake up the competition a bit, Raj.
versus experience.
I see profits.